You know, in a slice of life, just daily goings on anime, you don't really fear for character safety. Although, due to the instance of the previous episode, certain elements of the Lucky Corner might be in danger. And of course, with time still flowing, where will all of our characters be by the end of it? Some, though maturing, stay exactly as we know them. I like to believe that the teacher starts the class every day exactly like that. With the inflection in the voice and everything. Also, I cannot hear this the same way again after what we were subjected to in the last episode. As amazing and unforgettable as that was. And how much of it was him just asking, can I sing? Do you want to record me while I'm on the rocks here, being fun? Just like during work, like lunch one day, just went out and recorded it. It's like, put it in. We need it in the anime. Well, good thing she said yes. Personally, I don't... How many does she have? You wanted the toy, don't care about the snack. I don't think I overly care for wafer. Kitsune. Which animal they would each be? Are there any animals that you don't want to be? And here we go, it's like a squid or something. Just a bunny. And that has just spawned a whole bunch of internet drawings as well, hasn't it? Kind of works for a police officer as well. I mean, so far, each of their animal counterparts are cut. Seriously. I mean, she takes after her father quite well. Is it just because, don't want to throw anything away? Regular jobs? It's surprising to see how easily you can be molded and shaped by your likes and dislikes. Flavor of the month due to what you're watching or playing. Don't worry about it. I actually have no idea what the numbers denote when you get to eye tests and whatnot. I never actually bothered to look into it. What if the slow, zoom in? Well, considering she fears the dentist and how would she feel about getting eye surgery? I also have looked into improving my eyesight through surgical means, but it's not bad enough for me to actually try and go through with it. And that does... So, general... Huh? No, it's impossible. It's too much exercise for one day. You have asked the right person there. Me? It's a very broad... It has quite a broad meaning. Changes... And has she learnt at all from that conversation? No, you can't have a dog. It's good that the father there doesn't have to say no to her dreams. If only someone had squashed my brothers once this easily. She's a bit close there, really trying to push it upon her. Is this she really enjoyed the story and wants someone else to as well? And she's going to stay there until you're done. I don't like how that sine wave is all over the place. Oh, it's coming to an end. Gratefully. Who? I mean, it would take more than 30 seconds to finish the entire thing. I think. Maybe. Look at the two that you're talking to. Study? How can TV be messed up by sports or politics? I mean, she's saying some relatively okay things, but how does she actually feel about it? I mean, I don't think this is... Good soundtrack to go along with it. And just keeping the scrolling background in there as well, along with this scene. I probably appreciated that more than I should have, considering I don't get the reference that they were making there. Because... But that is That is one thing. But even so, it's like you'd be wasting time. When we get home, we start a busy day of doing nothing. How many bad habits is she starting to pick up now? Seems fun. Does anyone wear a raincoat and galoshes anymore? Showed up in the main show. What did you do? Gotta save that money somehow. But just for emergency use or anything, having a phone is... Okay, then... Don't worry, we'll wait for you to finish. I mean, as long as she only sent one message in response there, I guess it's not too bad after her high monthly bill. I mean, it's been a year and this one hasn't had a trip to like the dishwasher or in the bath or anything. Any particular reason we're getting her in focus over there? Is she gonna dash over once the sister leaves? To make up for it. Unfortunately, didn't work out in my household. We were all just as reckless. Yeah, but she wants you to tell her. Fell and broke, yes. It also walked into the door frame. May need to keep an eye on her in the future. Oh, that's the issue she was struggling with. Some high-level reading material. I really had to put in the emphasis on third year, just in case. Well, that and your very imposing attitude. And they didn't realise you were forced them. If it came down to just the amount of milk you drank... Is that like her one of two defining features? The fact she's constantly going on about measurements. Smaller hitbox. Good. I don't know, I feel like there would be some people who would purposefully aim for them. There's quite a lot to go through there. We weren't afforded such luxuries or people worrying for you when we were doing sports at my school. It seemed like a relatively easy one to catch as well. Straight to her. You're speaking up on things that she's good at there. It doesn't like to be centre of attention. Huh. Are there many pilgrimages now? So just main points now. Are they sacred places? Oh. It's like looking after a lost child. Oh no. Wait, is she sketching or writing? I mean, you can, as long as no one asks too many questions. Don't go searching around, especially after that last scene. What's with the backing track for this right now? What? What's that got to do with anything? Actually, that is quite an improvement there, yeah. Oh no. And being asked with such innocent eyes there. For an introduction to her certain preferences, it's quite direct. Completely different idea of what's going on. So she's lost in her own fantasies. We've lost her. Huh. That's interesting. I know some people who would agree with that statement, though. Rotten. What? I see no issue here. I mean, it's not like you were outside on the concrete or anything. She's a very loud eater, isn't she? And is one off limits? It's at school this time. Having to give up on the... Well, she's very happy today. And is there any... Oh, she's actually allowing him to introduce himself. Okay. I guess, yep. In case you've forgotten them. Oh, did we have names like that? Wait, is she... she's not centre of attention. Get her a taller seat. If you're going to put a sign in front of her. Is this trying to alleviate her mood? You pay attention to the show. You know, compliment her some more, saying about how good she was, even as a split-second image. You're not allowed to phone or anything, during work times. Does it matter? Why does she need to... No, please don't be him. Oh. Is it normal to walk around a forest in such a get-up? I wish I had time to actually find out what that sign was about. Kind of loud stream, but also looks like a peaceful place to just walk about. What? Why though? Ah. Yes. Just what we wanted. He did a very good job. Coolest man in the world? With seeing more and more characters who are getting more of a screen time and characterization, I'm sorry, what was I talking about? But what an episode we had. No, I did have to take a few minutes out there just to collect my thoughts. I don't think I'm sleeping tonight. But after being serenaded to such a degree at the end of the episode there, don't we all wish we had someone to care and sing to us like that? No. Actually, no. But as I think I was trying to say earlier, with the introduction of the other characters being on the screen a lot, having personalities, each clearly distinct, we've really come a long way from where we started off. It's just like the 4 comma, just the main characters, not even background blurs. But I'm glad that during school and physical education and all that. While I wasn't exactly exuberant and top of the class, even, dare say, even wanting to be there, at least I wasn't hit in the stomach by a full force, highly skilled throw of a dodgeball. I can see two ways of being okay there. Get really good, or completely hide your presence and no one throws it at you. That's the secret. I try to think of things to say about the camera work, the animation style, the cinematography, but it's Lucky Star. You don't need any of that. We have the characters, their interplay, some of their questionable life choices. That's all we really need. So let's just sit back and enjoy it. And if you did, let me know. Leaving a like and a comment on the video helps out the channel. Subscribing really shows your appreciation. Make sure that you don't miss out in the future, and I keep bringing you quality content. But you might be in the wrong place for that. But for now, get yourself some rest. After what we saw at the end there, we're all going to need to lie down. I'll see you in the next one. My patrons have decided that instead of drawing highly questionable artwork, they would like to support the channel in other ways. Much like heading over onto my Patreon. Personally, I think the artwork could be kind of fun, but I don't think we need to subject many people's eyes to it. So, I need to thank Electric Ant, Arthea, Noku, Raywin, Kite, Sal, Shiwan, Mecha, Matt, Stinsfire, Girly, Zolditron Cardboard, Dark Shadow 7899, Croyval, and everyone else. And before anyone gets any bright ideas, no, I don't have a wedding dress, so you're just going to have to imagine it.